Broncos country. Oh my God, this is going to be a fantastic show. We got our Week 12 NFL Power Rankings. The Denver Broncos are well atop the AFC West. Real quick, before we get started, want to give a quick welcome to everybody in the live stream. Be sure to like, subscribe to Rawhide Media for you. Shout out to Kalshi. We'll be taking a look at some of the AFC West odds later on, but you can trade on there, any sports prediction, and much, much more. Use the promo code DTB. Get yourself a $10 bonus and start trading, Rawhide. So that's what I love. But this is going to be a fun power ranking show, Rawhide. But before we dive into it, man, I think we really got to talk about our Denver Broncos. Well, my Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs, man. I'll be honest. I thought I was going to have KC in my top 10 this week still because I think that they're a good team, man. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it this week. What did you make of the game, man? And Mahomes.
I'm a little disappointed. Not over the overall performance, right? So I think from both teams' standpoint, I think you all are who you think you are, right? I mean, I think the big thing going into the game was I'm sorry about that. Was Kansas City going to be able to block them? And they weren't able to block them. On the other side of the coin, I mean, I think you all scored 9 points in the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
So it was an extremely low scoring game. We all thought that. As far as from the Denver Broncos side, and I'll get a little bit more into it when we get to where I got them ranked at.
Mm-hmm.
I still would like to see a little more from the offensive side of the ball. I just need a little bit more on the offensive side of the ball. But as far as Kansas City goes, yeah, I think this is the first week that I'm actually losing faith. Yeah, I don't.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to pull out of this whole. Yeah, they're gonna have to make some adjustment and changes. I think you all have won this division. I think numerically, isn't it? I mean, Kansas City can't win it at this point, right? The division.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, so for the most part, it's just between you and the Chargers, man, and I don't think Kansas City's gonna make it to the playoffs. It ain't looking good at all. But
I got a question for you, Rawhide, because like I've been watching like a bunch of Chiefs creators like ever since Sunday. You know, I got a relish in this, man. They beat us 16 times straight. We've made it a little bit more of a competition over, the last few years, but yeah, this is the time we finally got it done with, our new group of players. But it seems like Chiefs fans seem to be talking about how this is the best supporting cast Patrick Mahomes has ever had. A lot of Chiefs fans seem to be upset with Andy Reid. And my whole thing is, I mean, dude, like the play calling ain't going to look great when you're running Tyquan Thornton, the ghost of Hollywood Brown, and Juju Smith-Schuster out there all the time. Washed Kareem Hunt. I mean, I don't know where this narrative came from. It almost reminds me of the hype I was buying for my Colorado Buffaloes, man. That this is the most talented team they've had in the Coach Prime era. But then, I mean, once you see him play, you're like, this isn't even close. No way. It's Mahomes, Kelsey, and Rashee Rice when he's involved, but maybe the offensive line has looked a little bit better. But I think Mahomes is. They might have some names on offense, but I don't necessarily think they have a lot of good, consistent players for him to throw to.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you mentioned that. Right. I think the last time we did a show, I asked you a question. I said, "Hey, man, do you think Rashee Rice is a number one?" And you told me, "Yeah, he's a number one." And I respect that. You're not the only person that has told me that, right? I think there's multiple people that believe that. I feel like the Chiefs from a receiving room, they don't have a guy. I think Rashee Rice is extremely versatile. I don't think he's a guy in the passing game. I don't think he's a guy that commands double teams. I don't think he's that.
Mm.
I mean, how you feel about him is how you feel about him. That offense, let's just be honest about it. When we fell in love with, well, when I fell in love with Pat Mahomes, right? He had a dude that could blow the top off the defense. He had a guy, right, that with 13 seconds left in the AFC Championship game, you can get the ball. Oh, I'm sorry, not 13 seconds, but I think it was the previous drive. You get the ball to him, he could take it and knock it and hit his head on the goalpost. I think what they have at the receiving position is more so of comparable guy, just that's just what it is, right? So I still think they looking for that dude. They thought they had it with a couple speedsters they drafted. They turned out not to be that. So the running game is suspect at best. I just think that offense is incomplete. And then in the up and down of the offensive line performance, there's question marks there. I don't believe that receiver room is as good as what people think it is. I don't think that offensive line is as good as is performing as well as we expect them to be, and that running game is suspect. So I think when you got two mids and a problem with the running game or a third on your offensive side of the ball, that brings everybody down that don't look right.
Yeah.
Look right.
I agree, man. I agree. And it's why
He can't cover it all up.
No.
He can't cover up the running game. He can't cover up a bad offensive line. And I know these guys that listen to me, Roha, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't think he can cover up this wide receiver core.
No.
I think they're good. And you said it yourself. You said a washed up Marquise Brown, and I never liked that pickup. Right?
Juju
Smith, what we're doing with that. And Travis Kelce, he's on the backside of his career.
Yeah.
And if Rashee Rice was really that guy, then when there's a problem, that's where he's going. I mean, the man had 9 targets. He had 6 catches for 38 yards.
I think we were all expecting like a nice bump from Zay Worthy. I mean, after his performance in the playoffs, but I mean, he's let's be honest. Has he been worth that first round pick compared to Troy Franklin, a 4th round pick? Is there really too much of a difference right now in kind of the type of receiver that you're getting? I mean, yeah, when you pick a guy in the first round, you just expect him to be more consistent year 2 than what Worthy has been, man. So I think Chiefs fans, that they're directing their anger, I think, towards the wrong thing. And I think it goes on the GM and just the lack of development that they've had at the wide receiver position over the years they've had there. Maybe you find a new coach. But I mean, this is just what happens, man. They lost a lot of talent, and they'll be back. They'll be back. This is just a transition year. I mean, they are just 5-5 right now, but this division race it's going to be interesting, hopefully for years to come. But yeah, all that to say, Kansas City, I still think, is a very good team. They have a wonderful defense. They just haven't been able to finish games, man. And at this point, you've seen enough of it to where I just had to leave them just outside my top 10, man. I thought I would have them in here, but the more I got into it, I just I'd be selling some teams short that have actually been winning games.
No, I'm with you on that. And I'll finish it off with this. I would take Denver's receiving core over Kansas City's. I'll take them.
Yeah. I mean, if that isn't an indictment on KC, because
Yeah.
ours isn't really anything special.
It ain't nothing special. No, it's not. It's not.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, let's go ahead and get started, Rawhide. We're gonna try and take care of this in 45 minutes. We'll see if we'll actually get to that. Why don't you kick us off today? Give me
Okay.
your number 10 team.
Uh, each time I think I got a surprise, it turns out you got the same team. So I'm going to quit saying surprises. We have been calling it pretty much the same since we've been doing this. But I got the team that broke in for the first time into my top 10 power rankings, and that is San Francisco 49ers.
Dude, let's go.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the San Francisco 49ers. Hey, nah. I know I talked about their head coach Shanahan and how I question whether he is a good coach or not. But you can't deny the fact with two different quarterbacks, they have been winning,
Mm-hmm.
right? So shout out to him, man. He's doing a pretty good job uh, with the cards that he's dealt. And honestly, that's how I give coaches credit. You know what I'm saying? What do you do when everything is just not laid out for you? So shout out to him, bro. Yeah, San Francisco 7-4, my number 10 team.
Dude, I love that, especially after the discussion we had last week about coaches. I'm a big fan of this, having Kyle Shanahan and the Niners in there. They didn't make my top 10, but a team that I'm keeping an eye on right now. Okay. Again, I think who they play, like Tennessee this week. But I think the Houston Texans, man, can still make a run. I still think they can do it. We'll have to see. But them and the 49ers, I'm keeping an eye on outside of my top 10. My top 10, dude, I think I had to knock them down, and I was surprised that I had to do this, but I'll let you guess the team, but they've actually lost 3 out of their last 4 games. Lions loss, Saints win, Patriots loss, and the Bills loss. We're kind of figuring out what Tampa Bay is. They're a good team, maybe not a great team with all the injuries that they've had to deal with. And they could lose 4 out of their last 5 because they play the LA Rams this next week, man. After this next week, I'll be honest, who would have thought Carolina might have a legitimate shot at winning this division, man?
Facts. That's facts, Dave.
Isn't that insane?
That's facts, bro. And it is insane. 100%. It is insane, bro. It is insane.
Yeah. But I
Carolina,
mean, Baker
man.
Mayfield's doing all he can. What they put up, like 32 points on Buffalo this week or something like that. But you can only do so much, man, when everybody's out. So I know you loved seeing Josh Allen handle Baker Mayfield this past week.
Of course. Yeah, I'm not a Mayfield fan.
No. Real quick, I want to shout out Coach Chris, man, for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Says just doing my part. Love the show. Let's go. Broncos. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do this. Bo Nix, baby. Bo Nix, king of the AFC West. Let's go. Okay. Thank you, Coach Chris. I greatly do appreciate your engagement with the show every week. Let's get to number 9, Ra. Who do you got?
Well, my number 9, with this particular team here, I was like, how long are we going to juggle this team in the top 10? And that's the Detroit Lions.
Oh my
God. I mean, we have been juggling them in the top 10, bro. It's like, and I think this is part of it. When Detroit looks good, they look extremely good, right? But then when they look bad, they look bad. It's coaching questions. Dan Campbell, I had to ask our friend Lawrence. I was like, man, what's up with him taking a play call? I mean, why? What happened with that? And Saying he just informed me that, saying they getting into the meat of the schedule for the most part, right?
Yeah.
And he said he did the same thing in 2021. So I
Hmm.
I get it. Dan, he played in the league. He's been coaching for a minute. Sometimes I don't know if he understands the temperature of the game. I'm like, it was a defensive game. Points was extremely important, and to go forward and not take points. I think you even text me. I think you text me during the game. I was just like, so. But outside of that, bro, the Lions, they look when they look good. They look good, bro. But I gotta keep them in the top 10, bro. Just simply because of that. Sounds like to me you kicked them out.
Dude, I was very close to kicking them out, but I also had them at number 9. I mean, dude, they got I think they're like a fringe top 5 offense and top 5 defense right now. Jared Goff continuing to answer no questions about him being able to play, or I guess he is answering the questions, but in a bad way, in cold weather. Offense just looked like a disaster. Dan Campbell, man, I got to double down on this. This guy has no feel for the game.
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
No.
no feel for the game, man. This is a brawl you're in with Philly, man. This is if he just kicked those couple field goals in the red zone, it's a one possession game in the fourth quarter, dude. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
And you're killing the heart and the drive and the momentum of your team when you take time to drive down the field to get some points and you're going for it. It's not like this was 4th and 1 or 4th and inches, Rawhide. You're throwing the ball on 4th and 5 against Philly, dude. What are you doing, man? Detroit should be at the top of this division. Let's be real. But Dan Campbell, man, he's kind of reminding me of that coach the Chargers had.
Brandon Staley. I was just about to say. I was going to talk about that. Brandon Staley. That's who you're talking about.
Dude, this guy thought he was the smartest man in the room. The analytics say go for it, man.
He sure did, bro.
Dude, analytics don't tell you what kind of game you're playing in the feel of the game, dude. Dan Campbell showed no intuition on Sunday night, and he's the reason they lost that game to Philly, man. Dan Campbell, nobody else.
Facts, bro. Facts. Hey, Brandon Staley got fired for them stupid calls. They're not gonna fire Dan Campbell. That's not what I'm saying. Just trying to be overly aggressive all the time is not. He said at least spell Detroit correctly.
My bad.
But yeah, bro. I remember Staley. I'm sorry to go on a tangent. I remember Staley. He did. One of his players was hurt right at home. They were playing. He went for it. One of his own players tweeted like, "What's that, bro?" So anyway, Dan, I get it, bro. You don't have just some advice, Dan. You have proven you're a good coach. You don't have to stick to who you are just for the sake of sticking to who you are, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do that, bro.
Dude.
Be flexible.
They should have won that game, man. They should have won that game.
Yeah.
And then maybe you're not complaining about the bad call at the end of the game, man. I mean, insane stuff. But yeah, Detroit, they're still there, man. But I'm watching them. Man. Lawrence, man, they're statistically they're great, but I don't know if I'm necessarily buying them right now in crunch time with their dumbass decision making and Jared Goff on the road. So
there you go.
100%. Let's get to number 8.
Rob. All right, number 8. Keep it moving. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills.
Love it.
They were out, and now they're back in. And what can you say? They got a transformer at quarterback, bro. They got a transformer. Mm-hmm. What can you do with it? I know you say he's the best quarterback in the NFL. It's hard to argue with that right now. He's a transformer. So I'm just going. It's simple as that. Because that defense still suspect, and they still got questions on the outside. Also, Keon Coleman missing practices or meetings and getting suspended from games, so that's insane in itself. But so yeah, I'm going with the Buffalo Bills, bro, and the Transformer.
I love it. Well, with the Buffalo Bills, I don't have them at 8, but they get up for the tough teams, right? They play down to competition, it seems. And can they finish the job against teams that they should beat? That's really the question. So, but impressive win, dude. Even though the Buccaneers are injured, man, they're still a very good team, and they handle business. So, got to give them credit there. But Rawhide, there's another team I had to move up in my rankings this week. Let's talk about it. I'm on the wrong thing. They got a top 10 offense in the NFL. I think it's just behind the New England Patriots offense in terms of points per game, just behind. And they also have a league-leading plus 16 turnover differential, dude. It's the Chicago Bears, baby. All they do is win. All they do is win. And I got to say, hey, I like the product, man. I like how they're winning these games. Yes, they play J.J. McCarthy, but hey, you play who's on the schedule. I like the balance Chicago has on offense. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, great addition to that defense. And right now, they're winning, baby. They're winning, baby, and they're at the top of the NFC North, man. They're actually finishing games right now, unlike the Detroit Lions, man. So they were my number 10 team sneaking in last week. I think that was kind of a hot take, but right now, Detroit Lions are kind of stocked down right now. Chicago Bears stock up.
Okay.
I know you hate this one.
Yeah, I do kind of. Okay, power rankings go. And I get it. I get it, man. I get it. The Bears are the shiny new toy in the NFL. Caleb Williams, we happy that it kind of looks like he's playing good. I mean, he was 50% completion percentage against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm not going to talk about that. I mean, it ain't like he threw a touchdown. Hey, but hey, he didn't throw a pick. So, hey, since he didn't mess up, we're going to crown him. I'm good with all that. I am good with all that. But, look, that Minnesota game was more so about J.J. McCarthy than it was the Chicago Bears. Bro, did you see any of the game? Did you see any of that game, bro?
Yeah, man.
I'm like, JJ. I had to tweet out like JJ to say college. He late on week on throws. Pick. I'm like, bro. Okay, it's not about Minnesota. I'm just saying Minnesota got a quarterback problem. They got a serious quarterback problem. As far as the Bears go, they winning. And I know they've been losing so long. So, yeah, they winning. Give them credit. I still just don't believe in them. It's hard.
Okay. Once they beat Detroit, you'll put them in your top 10.
Well, they got Pitt next. They got Steelers next. So, yeah. But look at these. They beat Minnesota by 2 days. Mm-hmm. They beat the Giants by 4 days.
Yeah.
They beat Cincinnati 47. And that end of that game was just unreal. Mm-hmm. They lost to Baltimore. They beat New Orleans, Washington, Vegas, Dallas. Wait, hold on. I don't think they win. They don't have win. They hadn't beat a team with a winning record. I can't understand. Dang. Okay. All right. I mean, it's a power rankings. I'm good. I noticed it though. I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah, they have beat a team with the winning record, but I also got like the New England Patriots up here, man. They've they've beaten like two good teams, man. So
Okay,
that's what I'm gonna say to justify this take.
I got you.
I'm going with the Bears. I understand, man. This is gonna upset everybody, man. People like the Bears, but yeah, but Detroit, they should finish the Bears, and if they can't, you got some serious problems, man. Got some serious problems. Okay, so Chicago Bears, they're gonna be in the playoffs. They're winning, baby. Who you got at 7?
I got at 7. I got Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, damn, you dropped them quite a bit.
Yeah, I dropped them quite a bit. It was a tough game. I mean, I honestly, with what my man Sam Darnold did in the game and all the turnovers, and still to only lose by 2, I think that says a lot about the Seahawks. I think there's a lot you can grasp from that as far as how good they are. So they may end up being a contender. If it takes him, what did he have? Four picks? Was it 4 picks? If it takes 4 picks for Sam Darnold for the Rams to beat them by 2 at home, I think they're in good shape. But yeah, I'm gonna drop them because I think at this point, aside from one other, well, I'll say that take. I was about to say, aside from one other team, I think the ones after who I got ranked ahead of them, I think they got extremely high expectations so far with what they've done. So I think that's why I dropped them. So
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I was surprised to see them come back even with all those turnovers.
Facts.
They're a good team, man. They're a great team. We'll see if Sam Darnold can, not crap his pants in every big game. That's really the
3 games. It's 3 games.
No, I know. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you go ahead and move on from Sam Darnold for some dumbass reason like the Minnesota Vikings did after a couple bad big games. No. You don't do that. You hope he can work his way through it at some point. But, man, you don't turn over the ball 4 times, you probably win the game.
Probably so.
Yeah. Number 7, they're back in my top 10. The Buffalo Bills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Josh Allen, best quarterback in the NFL. Everybody else, we'll see what kind of version you get of them. So we've talked about them enough. Let's get to number 6.
Number 6, man. This may surprise you a little bit. I got the Green Bay Packers.
Whoa.
Yeah,
okay.
I do.
Wow.
I got the Green Bay Packers. Okay. Now, I will admit, let me admit, this is more of a potential ranking than what they've actually put on the field. Because let's be honest with it, they won this game. They won this last week. It should have been an easier win. It wasn't. Against the Giants, 27-20. But that defense is still right, and Jordan Love. I'm hoping he can get his act together. If I recall correctly, I'm coming off the dome. I think he plays better on the backside of the season than he does in the beginning of the season. So I'm looking for Green Bay to step up, man, and. They like this is I don't agree.
I love this, man. Team I
think they got a good team. I think they got a good team, bro. They got a good team. Okay. Yeah, hey, Lawrence, like, oh my God. Is that a bad place for the Green Bay Packers? Is it really that bad?
Yeah, dude, the Chiefs should be in your top 10 if you're just talking about potential.
No, Chiefs, no. After 5 losses, bro, you got to accept it. You got to accept what they're telling us.
I mean, what they beat the Giants by? 12 points? 10 points? With Jameis Winston?
Who that? To my Green Bay? No, they beat them by 7. They just beat them by 7.
Beat them by 7? Dude, terrible. Yeah. Terrible.
I knew I'd get a little pushback on that. Okay, all right. I deserve it. I deserve it. I
I love
deserve
it.
it.
I love it. You're a Packers fan. I'm a Bears fan. All right.
Yeah. There you go. I deserve it. I
Uh,
deserve it.
okay, number 6. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts. I'm guessing Rawhide, you just punished them for taking a bye week this week and left them out of the top 10, knowing you. Hey, they got the best running back in football. They have a fantastic defense. Like I said last week, you don't punish them for not having 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years. Daniel Jones, we'll see what version. It's really going to come down to Daniel Jones. If they could very well be the number 1 seed in the AFC. They do have the tiebreaker over the Denver Broncos. So we'll see what version of Daniel Jones we get here in the future. But right now, I'm still giving them the benefit of the doubt, although their last game, Daniel Jones, absolute disaster, or rather the last couple games, 5 total turnovers in his last 2 games. They got to solve that. So that's all I got to say about the Colts.
Oh, man, I'm right there. I don't disagree with you a lot because I got the Colts at 5.
Oh, so you didn't punish them, man. I
No, I
thought
didn't
for
punish
sure
them.
was seeing Green Bay up there. I'm like, man, I know you hate Indianapolis.
I deserve it. I'll admit, I deserve it. After I listen to what I said, I can say I can't argue with you. I can't argue with you. I can't argue with you. Can't argue with you. But let me also say this: the other team, I couldn't put the Chargers because I couldn't put the Chargers in the top 10 because they look terrible,
Dude.
And the other teams has been losing stuff. They just teams that I think is good, like Detroit losing 4 losses, bro. You just can't ignore it. So anyway, that's the Green Bay deal. But back to the Colts, I agree with you. That name on the back of that quarterback, bro. He's gonna have to make me a believer. But at 8-2, what I mean, what can you say? I think they're just moving up by default, if you be honest with you. So 8-2, what can you say, bro? What can you say? You can't argue that.
Love it. Moving up into the top 5 by default. Well, I got the New England Patriots at number 5. I forgot where I had them last week. Let me go ahead and check. I had them at number 5, so they stay right there. It's a top 5 team. Good win over the Jets. I know it's the Jets, but hey, the Jets were on a 2-game winning streak, and this is on a short week. Their offense is great, just slightly better than the Chicago Bears, and that's not a shot at New England. Chicago Bears got a pretty good offense this year, but not maybe as tested as the rest of the teams in the top 5. And that's really just why I still got them there at 5.
Okay. I can't disagree with that because I got New England at 4.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Yeah, I got New England at 4. So arguably the best team in the AFC.
I think you can argue it. Yeah.
Yeah. Arguably. I like. Do y'all play them? Does Denver play them?
No,
they don't. Okay, I would have liked seeing that. I like seeing their quarterback go up against that type of pressure and see how he performs. Mm-hmm. I think that'll be extremely interesting. And they don't play. Philly either. So anyway, but yeah, I agree with you. I got New England at 4, man. I think they're a good team, great team. Again, head coach, love him to death. And I'm loving their quarterback, bro. He's playing extremely well. But I do want to say I did have the Colts last week at 9. Was it 9?
Yep.
Yeah, the Colts at 9. I had to kick Kansas City, right? So I had to kick Kansas City, and Detroit lost, Seattle lost. So hey, that's the default in it, bro.
I love it, man. All right, a team that I have still ranked considerably higher than you do. This is kind of where the big difference comes into play. Is Seattle Seahawks. Okay, all right. Sam Darnold didn't play good. Okay, but this is still a top offense in the NFL and a top defense. I'm not going to punish them too bad for losing a divisional game on the road with 4 turnovers by like what, 3 points, 2 points, something like that. It was a close game. Their defense is built to win. As long as you get game manager Sam Darnold, not Jets Sam Darnold, you're going to be just fine. So a lot of respect for Seattle still. This isn't a loss that, I mean, nobody on that team, 52 guys on that team should not be ashamed, just Sam Darnold of that loss.
Yeah. His man came out to defend him, and I'm with you on that. Yeah, I did. I dropped him to 7. We'll see. We'll see what they turn out. And I hope, and I'm rooting for Sam Darnold. Let's don't get it twisted. I am a Sam Darnold fan. So I get it. I get why you got him there. I get it. Mm-hmm. 1 second. Oh, I apologize. Anyway, at 3, I have the Denver Broncos.
Let's go. I think they moved up a spot, right? No, they're still
I had them 3 last week. I got them at 3 this week. I think they had a great win. I think they got 2 great wins this season against Kansas City and Philadelphia Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I still question, and I think we spoke on it earlier when we talked about the game. I still worry about the offense.
Mm-hmm.
And until if they get that right, bro, then hands down, they're competing for the top spot in my honest opinion. But at this point, the other 2 teams that I have ahead of them, I don't feel like they're better just yet.
Yeah, I understand. And probably, I'm guessing the 2 teams that you have ahead of them, they got Super Bowl champions at quarterback and Super Bowl champion head coaches, dude. So, hey, I understand that. But, hold on. But, dude, my Denver Broncos are better than the Philadelphia Eagles now. I just need to see them. I know it doesn't make any sense. I needed to just see them beat the Chiefs. We'll talk about them. Let's be sure to not forget to do our first team before our second team this time. But Philadelphia, dude, they actually, I had a note here on, dude, they actually have the same offense right now in terms of a points per game as the Denver Broncos at 23.4. Again, they're inevitable. We're splitting hairs here. We're talking about the best teams in the NFL. But I mean, Jalen Hurts still hasn't thrown for over 2,000 yards this year. He'll get there, obviously. But all these teams are very good. But I'm giving Denver the edge finally. Saying, you know what? We've seen enough. They beat Philly, and they've backed it up against some other tough defenses later on this year. And so no shot to Philly. Maybe they should have beat Detroit by more at home with how dumb Dan Campbell is. So 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Are we going 1 first?
Yeah. Well, give me your 1 and 2, and then I'll give my 1 and 2.
Okay. Well, my 1 and 2 is the Philadelphia Eagles at 1, and I have the Rams at 2. Okay, here we go. I think I keep raving about this. I think I tweeted it out after the Detroit game. No one, I said that the Eagles are the best team in the NFL, and it's not even close. I don't think it's close. And I say that because I don't know anybody that has a better resume. And I know, and we go through this all the time. We go all the time. Right now, I don't know where Dave has the Rams, but I got them at 2. Eagles beat them. Dave, he got Tampa Bay at 10. Eagles beat them. I'm not even gonna speak on it because y'all hate the Green Bay Packers, so I'm good with that. The Detroit Lions, I got them at 9. They beat them, bro. They have beat everybody. Now, Denver did get them. I wouldn't. Oh, Tampa Bay. Yeah. Oh, where Dave got Tampa Bay at?
I got them at 10.
You got them at 10. They beat them, bro. They beat everybody. They're gonna beat I watch people on television. They talk about the Eagles' offense, the Eagles' offense, the Eagles' offense. I'm like, yeah, that offense going to show up and play when they play this team. But I'm like, they already beat that team though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think hands down, by far and away, they're the best team in the NFL. Now, the reason why I got the Rams at 2 and Denver at 3. Now, that was a toss-up. The Rams. I think that's probably one of the most slept-on teams in the NFL. Did Puka Nacua come back? Is he back?
Yep.
Okay, so Puka Nacua, you know what I'm saying? They got Devontae Adams. I think people forget about that. Mm-hmm. Matthew Stafford is playing MVP type of football. But that being said, and they even mid as far as rushing the ball, they 18th. So I don't even care nothing about the offense. They 6th in points per game, 6th in passing. I don't even care about that. What I'm talking about, they are 2nd in points allowed. 2nd. 11th in rushing yards allowed. They 6th in sacks per game. They're 7th in picks. Guys, that now is Denver's defense better than Rams? Hands down, not even a question. But I think if you look at the complete team, I think I think the offense is better, and that's why I got them ahead of them.
Hey, that's a good argument, man, and it's why I got the LA Rams at number 1, dude.
What? Get out of here! You tricked me.
Yeah, man.
You tricked me. Okay.
Yeah, man. Dude, I love what the LA Rams are doing right now. And the reason I give them the edge over Philly, even though they didn't beat Philly, is, dude, you said it. Number 2 defense in the NFL right now in points allowed. They have the 2nd highest turnover differential in the NFL, only behind the great number 8 Chicago Bears at +10. And they beat a very good Seattle Seahawks team. They made Sam Darnold look like Jets Sam Darnold, okay? I'm going to give them credit for that. Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, the weapons. I trust them all, man. They're a very, very good team. People just don't watch them because they're out west. So, yeah, you said top 6 offense, right? Number 6 offense in the NFL, number 2 defense. How it looks, that's how I'm splitting the hairs right now. How it looks. Los Angeles Rams, it looks the best right now out of these top teams. So, yeah, I'm a fan of what we got going on in LA. Denver Broncos, 49 sacks. I don't even know where the rest of the NFL is, but it's nowhere close to where the Broncos pass rush is right now. And we're winning games. Bo Nix, hopefully his happy feet is gone, because you saw it. When he sets his feet, when you get up to the line with more than 5 seconds left, he's just settled down. Dude, he can make the throws. The biggest difference in that game against the Chiefs, Rawhide, on Sunday, Patrick Mahomes, 1 of 6 from shots of over 20 yards. Bo Nix, 5 of 8. How about that? So I really just think it's a big mental thing with him, and that's just what you're going to get with a younger quarterback. But they got some injuries they have to navigate around. I couldn't, in good faith, put the Denver Broncos at number 1 over the Rams when they still have a huge question mark at running back, with J.K. Dobbins probably being out for the rest of the season, it seems like. So I need to see more from their running game before, at least this week, I can put them over the LA Rams. But yeah, give me the Denver Broncos, baby. Bo Nix. So we're the best team in the AFC. I can't say it in the NFL yet, but best team in the AFC. Am I wearing the orange-colored glasses? I mean, this is David Talks Broncos. Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, you threw me off, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, you threw me. I was expecting you to have number one. Do you? And if you don't know, that's fine. Do you know what type of pressure rate they had on the Chiefs this past game? I don't know if you looked that
Oh,
up
I
or
can
not.
pull that up really quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, but look, man, you really threw me for a loop. But yeah, I agree, bro. The Rams, they're a West Coast team, so I know they don't get a lot of look.
Yeah.
And two, they're a West Coast team, which means they play West Coast teams, and I don't think people find a lot of interest in that.
Yeah.
So they don't really watch them. And uh, and for you, I get why you watch 3 o'clock later games, or 4 o'clock games, 3 o'clock game, depending on where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
2 o'clock games, I guess.
Yeah.
For them. See, I typically watch more of the early games than I do the later games. So
Yeah.
but
Not me.
yeah, I can see. I think people need to open their eyes and watch a few of those games, man. I think they need to pay more attention to the Rams. I was sleeping on them for a long time.
Yeah. Okay, I got these numbers. So Mahomes was under pressure 28.6% of his dropbacks. And then let me see what Nick's was. Nick's was under pressure. Oh, wow. 39% of his dropbacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he had a lot less throws, I think. I mean, Bo Nix had like 37 attempts. Patrick Mahomes had 45. So,
okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I buy that from PFF fan. I don't know if that passes the eye test. I felt like Bo Nix had better protection.
Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering about that. See how it affected the game and all that. And this, I don't know why they didn't flex one of those evening games. They should have flexed them. I don't know. Can they flex from Sunday to Monday? They can't do that, can they?
No.
Yeah. So I would have liked them flex one of those games, man. They had 3 outstanding games on at the same time. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about outstanding, but 3 games that I sure enough was interested in anyway. Yeah. And I know you got to go. We can close it out with this.
Oh.
The Cleveland Browns.
Oh. Dude. Oh my God, dude. I hate Kevin Stefanski, dude. I hate this guy. And dude, I hate all these stupid ass football casuals that are already writing off Shador's play. Dude, go and watch the first 3 weeks of all these first round rookies last year when they had all the reps, when they had all the game plans for their skill set. It was a disaster. I don't think we had a passing touchdown last year for that rookie class until like week 4.
Okay. All right, that's cool. Long as you keep it there, I'm right there with you. I said he's a rookie. He's a rookie. There's some things that we can get deeper on the next show, but I was just wondering what you thought about it. I don't want you to don't go too deep. Don't go too deep.
Oh man, I want to go deep. Deep.
Just save it for the next show. Just save it.
Poor Shador, man. This guy can't catch a break. I know it's his fault. He's a Brown, but why you got to be robbing his house while he's in the game, man?
Did that happen? I didn't even know that happened. Did that happen for real?
Yeah.
Bro, how are they robbing these athletes?
No, dude.
Oh, so did they say what they got or anything?
No, but yeah, Mary Kay
Cabot
put that out. But yeah, now contrary to belief, I do not think Kevin Stefanski is going to be sabotaging the offensive game plan here against.
Okay, thank you. Okay, at least you said that, Dave.
No,
at least you said that. Thank you, Dave. Yeah. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate
dude.
that.
Even though I think he's pretty much coming back next year because it is Cleveland, man, this man's still coaching for his job, man. If it starts to look real bad over this last stretch, But I will say, man, if they could have some dudes in the wide receiver room, not named freaking Lavender or whatever his name is, can you catch a ball in the end zone? Damn it!
Oh, okay. So now, hey, just leave, please, just leave it right there. Don't go no deeper, please, because we can get a Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, Thursday. Because we're gonna talk about the game anyway. They play the Raiders.
Oh, is it on Thursday night?
Who?
Is it on Thursday?
I don't know. They play Sunday, but on Thursday when we do the show, we're gonna have to talk about them. So they play the Raiders, and if you want an easy out, the Raiders is the easy out, bro. So whoever is quarterback, it should look good in that game. Whoever. No, because the Raiders have officially quit.
I know, man. Yeah, they got bullied by Dallas, man. They got bullied by Dallas. Oh, I forgot to share this as well. Of course, shout out to Kalshi for sponsoring the channel. Promo code Dave. I threw a little bit of money on this earlier this week, Rawhide, but a division winner right there, 72%. Man, I love it. I love it right there for the Broncos. So get on Kalshi, code DTB. Get yourself a nice little $10 bonus once you just trade a little bit. So links in the description. But dude, I love this. Denver, you think right now, who do you think wins the AFC? The Denver Broncos? Well, I'm talking about in the regular season to get that bye. You think it's going to be the Broncos, the Patriots, or the Colts? Who you got?
If I was going to guess, I'd say the Patriots, not necessarily because they're a better team, but because I think their road is a little easier.
Yeah, I understand, man. I understand.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Because this is David Talks Broncos.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, my bad, Broncos.
If this is David Talks NFL, I might slightly have a little bit different of a take. But.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. But it's looking like, it's rounding out. It's looking like, we had to pick the best team in the AFC right now. I said arguably earlier with the Patriots, but it's the Denver Broncos as we speak. Now, I know we got to go, but Coach Chris, he don't think the Eagles is the best team.
Eagles number one. He said it wasn't even close. Dude, put down the ball. It's affecting your judgment. These are power rankings. What?
Nah, I get it. We can disagree, but I think my points are valid. I would ask Coach if he go back and listen to my explanation and hear what I said about the resume, and does he have that same feeling after he listens to that? No one has a better resume. Yeah.
Definitely not the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, not the Bears, which you made me realize today. I'm like, oh, yeah, hadn't beat the team with a winning rate. That's insane.
I know, man. What, man? I think it's crazy. Do we not give credit for teams actually fucking winning games anymore? I was listening to this Chiefs podcast yesterday. They're like, look, statistically, we're so much better of a team than we were last year. I'm like, dude, you guys are 5-5. No, you're not. No, you're not, man. This is where all the stats stuff gets in the way, man.
Yeah. No, hey, it's all opinions, I guess, but I love competition. And if you ever listen to my college football takes, you really hear me be biased on resumes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, you think Lane Kiffin's leaving? You think he's going to do it?
I don't think he's going to leave.
He better not do it, dude.
Yeah. Who you think? Okay, I know you got to go. Penn State, just real quick. Who you think they're going to get?
I thought it was going to be Matt Rule. Dude, he's an idiot. Matt Rule is an idiot. Dude, this is your alma mater you're talking about, man. What are you doing? Penn State.
Do you know if they offered him? Have they even offered him? I don't know if they offered him.
I'm sure they did because Matt Rule signed a contract extension. with Nebraska a few weeks ago. But
Oh,
yeah, I don't know what they do now.
That's over.
Really, but I mean that would have been perfect, man. And a guy coming back to coach his school, but he wants to stick it out in Lincoln. I mean, I understand, Happy Valley, it's kind of out in the middle.
That ain't, bro. Lincoln may be better than Happy Valley, bro. I don't even think you can fly into Happy Valley.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, that might be an issue. I mean, Lincoln, what? It's like the size of Lubbock, I'm guessing, something like that. Dude, yeah, maybe Chip Kelly gets fired, man, and goes to Penn State, but you don't want to hire Chip Kelly, dude, because he does not care about recruiting, man.
He can't stand it. He can't stand it, bro.
No, man. So I don't know. James Franklin was a good guy, but I don't know.
Well, okay, what about
this? You got
to
replace him with someone better, dude, if you're going to fire him. I thought that they had somebody lined up. I thought it was going to be Matt Rule.
Well, wouldn't you think, though, if you Matt Rule in his position, you like, if I go to Penn State, I win a natty. Winning 2 playoff games ain't good enough.
You can get to the playoffs, dude, with Penn State.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The playoffs. James Franklin won 2 playoff games, didn't he, last year, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, that team was stacked. They should have won the national championship, let's be honest.
I don't know. Ohio State was stacked there.
Yeah, I guess Ohio State was really good. But, yeah, they shouldn't have lost to Oregon, right? Is that who they lost to?
Yeah, that was the one game Ohio State lost. And did they lose to Michigan, too? I don't know. I don't remember coming off the dome. But, I was just wondering, man, who you thought. That pressure, bro. I don't know if I want to go behind James Franklin. Oh, my God. You go behind James Franklin, win 9-10 games for 4 seasons in a row and do the exact same thing. They're going to be like, we could have just kept him.
Yeah. I really don't know where they go from here. Edo, he wants to get back into coaching, but I don't know if he cares about recruiting. And, dude, this whole thing's a mess, dude. I hate college football because if Lane Kiffin leaves his team while they're about to go to the college football playoff, dude, disgusting, dude. This sport is so dead. I don't know if you saw this, that Sam Levitt's already leaving Arizona State. That's already been announced by one of the top college football reporters. Dude, I love college football, but, dude, I hate what it's become. It's a soulless sport.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about him, though, Arizona State's head coach. Have you heard anything?
Dude, some of these schools better be offering him enough money to pry him away, but that's his school. That's his alma mater. Maybe he wants to be the lifelong coach there, Dillingham. It's just a mess.
Hey, well, wait a minute. I just see something like Kenny Dillingham move from a long shot to 20-1 favorite to 3-1. That jumps replaces for the LSU job.
Wow.
Now I don't know how, bro. These websites. I don't know. So,
well, now I'm gonna bring up Kalshi, dude, because I want to see what these odds are. You got me interested here. So they got Drinkwitz as the next Penn State coach. Is that the Mizzou head coach? I think.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it is. Now, Brian Hartline, that would be interesting. I mean, you're probably not going to get a better opportunity than the head coach of Penn State.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they'll ever take over. Next LSU coach. Let's see what we got. Lane Kiffin at 34. Joe Brady, no, probably want to do that at 14%. Bill O'Brien, no. I don't think Urban Meyer wants to coach anymore, right?
Oh, hey, look at beloved Sandworm. He's like, hey, you can fly in a Happy Valley if you can afford private jets. My bad, bro. My bad, dude. Oh, my fault. I apologize. We talking about private.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I guess you can fly private. Yeah.
My bad. Hey.
Dude, but LSU, dude, they should have just made Lanning an offer that he couldn't refuse. I think he'd be a perfect fit at LSU, man.
Hey. I don't know, man. No, look, I wouldn't leave Missouri. I wouldn't leave if I'm knocking down $9 or $10 million as a head coach, bro, at Missouri, these type of programs. I ain't going to no Florida, LSU. Y'all can keep that.
Yeah, that's
y'all can keep that, bro.
I don't like jobs with pressure either.
Yeah, bro. For what? Because look, okay, my God, we're going over. But think about this, Dave. I feel like the amount of time it takes just playing the odds. So let's say you go to Florida or LSU, and you're at Ole Miss. What I'm saying is the opportunity to win a natty, to me, is about the same. You just got to get in and see what a dice lay. No one thought Notre Dame was going to play in a national championship game last season. They ended up in the national championship game. Mm-hmm. Going to LSU and Florida doesn't guarantee that anymore.
No.
So now, if it was four, Dave, just 4 playoff teams, I get it. All right, man. I may have to make a move. But 12? And ain't they gonna bump it to 16?
I think so.
Isn't
it 14 coming up? Isn't it 14 this year? No.
No, I think it's 12 this season.
Okay. I can't keep track. The rules change every year.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I want to see Lane Kiffin see this thing through at Ole Miss, man. He's finally not a villain. He's gonna be a villain if he goes to Florida or LSU, dude. You're gonna hate him again.
Yep. So, well, hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Rawhide, you got any other shows coming up before we?
None on the agenda. We got the college football playoffs ranking show tonight. Well, I don't, but it comes on tonight, ESPN. So I'll be tuned into that. But no, I don't have any shows except for Thursday. And I got to make sure I got extra time Thursday because I know there's going to be a subject matter.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Dude, I still got to tally up the wins, man. I don't know. I think I might have pulled another game away from you, Raw. I don't know.
Oh, my God. Still Chargers. Did you pick the Jags or Chargers? Yeah, Seahawks. I lost that. Lost the Chiefs. Did the Texans won? Did the Texans win?
Yeah, Texans won.
The Dolphins beat the Commanders, didn't they?
We both picked the Commanders.
Okay, so I know I lost the Broncos. I know I lost the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And the Vikings.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Bro.
But you did win Bills, and I picked the Bucks.
I feel like I won the Vikings. I think when your quarterback plays that bad, y'all should be graded on the curve.
Yeah, I can give you a mulligan if you want. We can play with the handicap moving forward.
No, that's cool. That's cool. All right, Dave, I appreciate it, man.
Dude, this was a ton of fun. Dude, just always thank you for your time. It always means a lot. Chat, you guys were hilarious as always. We'll be back on Thursday to predict the games. Until then, like, subscribe, hype the video, check out Kalshi again, code DTB, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.